Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Brian and Liz here, Fullerton Party of Two, and today we're doing our 2-week review of the Tesla Model X. Actually, this is the first video we've done for like Tesla Tuesday. Tuesday.
Official.
I know. We've actually had the car for about 2 weeks plus 1 day, so it's really been 15 days. And for those of you guys that want to know whether or not we have buyer's remorse on the Tesla 2021 Model X, we will cover that here in this video. So we wanted to just talk to you guys. We got some different notes here that we wrote down that a lot of you guys have asked questions on the last 2 videos we did since picking up the car. We wanted to talk to you guys about the driving experience, the interior, charging it at home without having a supercharger or a 240 outlet, and then comparison compared to other cars we could have bought instead. So long story short, we want to jump into that right here, right now, and give you guys our 2-week review on this episode of Tesla Tuesday. That is so cringe. All right, so let's just jump right into it. We don't have any cool intros like all the other Tesla channels. We're just regular people here. But I want to give it to you first. So we've had the car for 15 days.
Yes.
What's your first thoughts, opinions? How much have you driven it, drove it? These guys want to know.
I haven't driven it a bunch just because it's like quarantine stuff here in Michigan.
Yeah, it's not really too much to do.
I've driven it probably like maybe 5 or 6 times now.
Half dozen?
Yeah, in the 2 weeks that we've had it.
Yeah.
And I really, really like it. I'm not somebody who's super into cars, so for me to be excited to drive something is kind of different. I've really enjoyed it though. I'm still figuring out some of the like techie stuff. Like sometimes the door opens for me and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it lets me start it without the key, I think. I don't even know. So we're figuring out those little things. But other than that, I've really, really enjoyed it.
It's been a change for us for sure as a vehicle, because you guys saw in our Tesla pickup video, our Tesla delivery day video, we'll leave a little card here, or link or end screen for that. We came from a 2009 Infiniti. It had 180,000 miles on it. Everything was breaking down on it. Everything was going wrong on it. It was beyond kind of repair, like, you know, a car that has about 200,000 miles. It was turning into a money pit. And we stretched that car for another like 12 to 18 months. To go from that to this, we haven't bought a new car in
I've never
ever.
had a new vehicle. The first new vehicle that we've both have had has been the truck.
Yeah, our work truck for our landscaping business.
Going just to a new vehicle in itself is a big deal, but I feel like this doesn't feel like a car as much as it is like a
piece of technology.
Yeah, like a piece of technology. It sounds weird.
It's like a new
but
iPhone.
It's like driving your phone. It's really, really fun. Like there's so many cool things. Like we spent an hour and a half in a drive-through Chick-fil-A.
It was worth it.
It went by so fast because we were sitting here playing with the karaoke and like all the different games, and it's been really, really, really fun and enjoyable to drive, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't agree more. We've got the driving experience that we wanted to talk about. I love the drive of the car. I think it's super fun. To be honest with you, I probably have about a dozen car rides, maybe like 20 under my belt.
Yes.
Nothing crazy, obviously, just regular life. But we haven't done too much. It's winter. There's nothing crazy going on in Michigan. It's only been 2 weeks, but it's a lot of fun to drive.
It is.
It's fast. It's quick. Do you like the acceleration?
I do. It's really, really peppy. That was my concern going to like a bigger vehicle, because the Infiniti, it could go like it you know. I've actually gotten out of a couple accidents by being able to just like
punch it,
floor it, and go. And I feel like this car is the same. Like it can definitely go.
Yeah.
Zoomy if you want to.
Whether it's like 0 to 60 like at a green light and you just like, you know, peel off quick, or you're on the highway and you need to like pass somebody or overcome somebody, even at 60 miles an hour,
it just goes.
Dude, it goes.
And it's interesting because it doesn't shift.
Yeah.
So it's just constant like speed. It's just, it feels like a roller coaster. We were talking about this.
Yeah.
Like because there's no gear change or anything where you feel it. You just.
It's a great point.
Very smoothly, you just continue to accelerate. Another thing I really like being a girl, I was worried because I really wanted like a big SUV, not like huge, but you know, something a little bit taller because I'm also only 5'3".
Yeah.
And I feel like I still get a really good field of view in here. I feel like I'm just up a little bit higher, not like I would be in like a Tahoe on like a truck chassis, but I still do feel higher up than I do in a car.
Yeah.
And I feel like the windshield and everything gives you really, really good like line of sight with stuff.
That's fair. That's true. It's super fun to drive. It's really cool. A lot of Tesla people do wave at each other, we've noticed in the last 2 weeks. One person flashed their lights. We're like, hey, what's up? One of you guys said that on the other video. So it's like the little like cool family and Tesla, I don't say cult, but like Tesla cult family, you know. And
oh, sorry, one other thing about the driving experience. These are things that I thought about with a new car. I've noticed headlights in the back because the butt of the car comes up a little bit higher. I don't know what to call the butt. Like,
The rear of the
the
car?
rear of the car
Butt?
comes up a little bit higher. Those like really super, like your truck has them, LED lights on the big trucks,
Yeah.
don't affect me nearly as much as they used to. I have a really bad astigmatism, and so lights look like weird at night, and it makes it very difficult for me to drive sometimes, and it's usually coming from the person behind me. And I haven't had that issue at all, and I've really, most of my drives in this car by myself have been at night. So
that's really cool.
I meant to mention that to you actually.
So as a lady, it's been easy to drive. It's not too big, but you still get good line of sight.
Yeah, I like can park it easy. I feel safe too. Like even when you go a little faster on the freeway. That is, I'm not a speedy driver, but this car makes you a speedy driver, and I've never felt like anxious or anything. Like if you have like car anxiety or freeway anxiety, I felt like you just feel
in control.
Like very. Yeah.
Okay, so it's not like this huge Escalator Tahoe.
No.
But it's not a little like Honda that's zipping around. Okay, that's fair. As a guy, I kind of estimated to like not get the ludicrous mode in the performance version of the car. Ours is a 100. Well, they don't do the 100 anymore, but ours is the long range. And I knew that would be better for us with being in a cold weather climate versus being having the performance version and just. Dude, literally, like Liz said, you can go 5 or 10 miles an hour over in this car, not even notice. It's so smooth.
Yeah.
My best analogy, if you guys have ever been to Cedar Point, for all my Midwest people, there's like 2 or 3 different roller coasters. Like there's the chain link, pulling you up the hill, click, 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 click. That's kind of like driving a car, like a traditional car. And then there's like the Millennium Force, where like it hooks onto the car that you're on the roller coaster and just zips you right up the hill. That's kind of like this car.
It's very good comparison. Yeah.
Super smooth. There's no like shifting or jolting or RPMs. It's just crazy. It's such
so smooth.
It's hard to really describe it.
Yeah.
Probably not doing the best job here. Okay, so let's talk about the interior. What do you think about the interior? The white seats, the technology, the entertainment.
Okay.
What do you think?
So our car specifically, like with the white interior, I was really worried about it. We got pizza, I think the first day that we had the car.
Yep.
And grease had gotten on the seat, and it wiped up so easy and so fast. And I've noticed you're going to see like fingerprints, I think, more. Obviously it's white, but everything cleans so easy. We have a microfiber cloth in here, and it just comes right off. So I'm not as worried as I was. And I will say it's a very, very cloudy day here in Michigan. We haven't seen sun for a couple days now. And you guys can see, like, it's kind of dim in here, but really, like, I feel like the white interior makes a big difference versus if our other option that we had liked was the black.
Yeah.
I feel like that would have just been
really dark.
Really, really dark.
Yeah.
So I've been liking it so far. The setup as, like, just the car, not our car specific.
Yeah.
I love the layout of the screen being this way. I feel like I can see everything. Had we gotten one of the other cars that it goes this way, I feel like you would have to do more scanning.
A lot of like reaching
linear.
over.
Yeah, I like everything just being right here. And as on the dash, like what you look at with like your speed and everything like that, having the ability to control all of it from the steering wheel and go through all of those different menu options, like there's not really a whole lot of reasons why your hands should ever have to leave the steering wheel, because you can control everything from your music, your phone, to like the air and everything like that. I love that idea. I'm a big safety person, and I like.
No, that's great.
10 and 2, like.
10 and 2, girl.
Yeah.
While you're going 5 over.
Yeah.
I love the interior too. I love the white seats. I think the doors are really cool. We bought the WeatherTech floor mats. We have a video coming next week, Tuesday, on the ceramic coating. So if you guys want to hit that subscribe button and catch up with us and follow our channel, and this is our family channel. I run another lawn care YouTube channel, but this is like our family channel, and we're just documenting our life, our business, hopefully having a family one day, and then the building of our custom home next summer, which is really exciting. And like I said, we've really wanted to buy this car for 4 or 5 years. Probably me so more than you. But you know what? So if you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button, follow along on the adventure. Let me ask you this: by the way, the technology is super fun, very entertaining. If you have to stop at a supercharger for like an hour, I almost like I'm excited to go to it because I can like play car karaoke, watch Netflix. So many. We watched an episode of like an HGTV show on custom home building, and that was a super fun episode while we were in line at Chick-fil-A or
when we were eating our Chick-fil-A.
When we were a lot of our world revolves around Chick-fil-A. All right, the charging, something that a lot of you guys had questions on. We live in a condo apartment, and there's no 240 or 220, whatever, in the garage.
Just a whole other thing. Let's build a brand new complex and not enable it for electric vehicles. But okay.
I don't understand their logic there.
I don't either.
Like, they're supposed to potentially put in some supercharger Tesla chargers at the clubhouse probably as soon as we move out of here, which will be within a year. And but the 110 charger, it's not antiquated or bad or it hasn't been subpar. Like we're getting 1.5% per hour on the charge.
Yeah.
So realistically, like, for us, our daily driving is
just like
20-30 miles a week.
If you're just clicking on this video because it's Tesla and you're not a regular follower of ours, we own a lawn and landscape business. He has a big truck that he drives, and this is kind of like my daily driver. I'm a stay-at-home wife. I help with the back end of the business. I drive maybe
once a day,
and it's never far. So for us, this works. If you were like my friend Brittany in Rhode Island, she drives an hour to work minimum each day. It would not work.
It would not work.
Yeah.
So I'd say, good point, like 5, 10, 20 miles a day, you can probably deal with that.
Yeah.
Anything more than that, you're going to need that 220, 240 in the garage. Our future home, we're wiring it up for two Teslas eventually. But for us, we get 1% per hour. And like you said, because the car's home 16, 18, 20 hours a day,
it works.
It works. Now, we haven't got our first electric bill, though.
True.
So maybe if you guys want to see a follow-up bill on that, video on that, let us know.
Yeah.
All right, the comparison. This is one of the other things I'll talk about that I know is a big question for a lot of you guys, because I've seen hundreds of other YouTube videos on Teslas and people talking about, well, you're spending a lot of money on a car. And at this level, you can get top-of-the-line Audis, top-of-the-line BMWs, Volvos, Escalades, Tahoes, the whole deal. So for us, we're in Michigan, Novi, Michigan, and it's GM country. You can get an Escalade for 80 to 100 grand. You can get a Tahoe for 70 to 80 grand. Volvo XC90.
That was one of our big...
T5 Momentum. That was our T6 Momentum, whatever it was.
It was basically either that vehicle or this.
Yeah, we were almost a year ago. If my Infiniti would have died, I would have bridged the gap by buying a Volvo XC90. Beautiful car. We love it. The brown leather interior, the white, super cute car. A lot of you guys have had Volvos. I just feel like the car is underpowered at 300 horsepower for a V4 or 4-cylinder, and it just seemed like for another 5 or 10 grand, they should have gave us 400 or 500 horsepower. And it's a super nice car. I wouldn't have had any issue driving it.
I really like the safety of the Volvo. I think this is comparable to that.
Yeah.
But after being in this car for even just 15 days, when we go to take the truck somewhere, I'm like, oh, it just feels old.
Yeah, this car does feel a little +1 all over it. We didn't want to get a BMW X5 or X6.
I'm just not a BMW person necessarily. I like some of the Mercedes, but this is a really nice, obviously, like, luxury price pointed car, and it's also cool. Like, it seems with like the luxury market, they're just and they're really pretty. I love a lot of them. They're gorgeous cars.
Yeah.
But this just feels more young, and it's new. Like, this is the first like innovation that we've had in like the auto world in a very long time. Yeah. So I appreciate the company. I love what Elon's doing in Tesla. So it's kind of like that fangirl-ness a little bit that helped make that decision. The Escalades are really cool. I like Escalades. I just think it's too much of a vehicle for us with where we're currently at. I am worried that eventually when we do have like a couple of kids, like, Tesla better come out with something a little bit bigger, because I don't think I can go back to a traditional car.
Let us know if you guys have larger families, like 2, 3, 4 kids, what you guys do for you're getting close for like a kiss there.
I was like, I noticed you. Never mind.
I was like,
I was trying to make sure we're both in focus.
I was like, do I go in on that? Like, awkward. Anyway, so we'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. If you guys have a Model X, what's your guys' experience with it? Anybody have a long-term review, 1, 2, 3 years? Let us know. I love watching your guys' videos and hearing your guys' thoughts and feedback. And then, like Liz said, if you have a Suburban, an Escalade, maybe a Mercedes GL 450. What else is out there? The Mercedes GLC, or I think it is the GLC 63, the swooped guy, the teardrop guy, the AMG version, 120, 140 grand. We consider that. I consider that. I am a big car guy. I love all the different cars out there. The Audi Q8, I think, is the cool one. There's like a S5, an S8, all that kind of stuff. You can get an Audi RS8 for 100, 110 grand. Those were all options on the table for a car at this price point. And we between all the maintenance stuff and some car companies I like, some car companies I don't, without getting, you know, overly political, this just seemed like the most rounded bet for us.
Yeah.
Like for what we wanted, our lifestyle. And I love the fact that it is like kind of a cool car. Even today, a 2021 Model X, it's still like a really cool car. It's not like
there was a like 9-year-old boy, maybe 10,
Yeah.
out on his skateboard, and we were playing
Just
with
the
the
other day.
horn. You know, you can like make it toot and do a bunch of funny things.
the exterior horn
and he
upgrade.
was like cheering us on and like gave us the thumbs up, and I was like, oh, we're like cool.
We're like cool people. And by the way, you guys gotta understand, we came from super humble beginnings. If you're just watching this video, we both like were very poor, humble beginnings. Okay, so we say this is like very humbly and very excitedly, but this is like a dream come true for us. Okay, like we've ran businesses for a long time, got out of debt, put money in the bank.
Yeah.
So I don't want to, if you're just finding this channel, be like, look at these, you know, whatever people. Look, I get it. The last thing, so comparison. Would you buy any other car? Any?
The only thing I'll say is that third row that you can have in here. I saw a couple comments in our last video like saying that we should have went with it, but once you put that third row in, if we are having hopefully kids soon, putting a stroller back there with groceries would be impossible.
No.
And if we had more than one kid, they're gonna be in car seats, and like how are you supposed to get back there to do that? It just, if that's the case, then we would have to go to a bigger vehicle.
Yeah.
I don't think that the third row in here is a great option. I don't think it's usable for a lot of adults. Like, I'm short, and like, well, some of the girls I know are short, but I don't even want to be cramped back
No.
there for a long car ride. So to me, to have the extra trunk space makes sense, and I really am like hoping, Elon, you come out with
Yeah, we need
a bigger.
We need a Tahoe
Eventually,
version.
like in the next couple of years, we would be in the market for
At
a
least
bigger.
24 to 36 months.
Yeah.
By the way, your breath.
Is it? Oh my God, they're so good.
It smells so good.
Our friends from Maryland gave this like a cute little care package,
Yeah.
or gift at our Lunchpreneur
Kyle
event.
and Chloe.
And I'm afraid to finish the bag because I know I'm gonna have cravings for them and not be able to find them near us.
They sent 2 bags, and I haven't got any of that.
No.
And I know the bag is half air, but still, bro, save
These
yourself.
are so good. And then I'm of course, like, I'm gonna add this to my cravings list, and I also want the ketchup chips and the all season chips from Canada.
Cravings. So that's what we got wrote down right here. Oh, I guess you can say this now. Hey, if you like this review, use our referral link. Because that's what everybody says on all this. So one day I'll get one referral. That's my whole goal in doing all this. It's all extra credit. If you guys want to use our referral link, I think it is in the description. But that's what everybody says on their like referral videos. So it's like, use our link, I think you get 1,000 free supercharger miles. Whatever, dude. I've watched 500 of your guys' videos over the years, and Model 3 Owners Club and Teslanomics and all these different people. Great videos and channels.
Who's the funny guy that I like?
The funny guy? Oh, that was Potato Jet. I don't know his real name, but he's a tech reviewer with
I like
cameras.
his video.
Yeah, Potato Jet. A lot of you guys know Potato Jet. He does a lot of camera and video work with like Peter McKinnon and those guys. But he's also got a Model 3, and we watched his family channel, go figure, and he's got a Model 3, and it was a really funny video.
It was a good video.
All right, so that's what I got for you guys on this one. Next week's video, I got a ceramic coating video that I'm going to do. I spent a lot of time editing this one. Took it to a local shop, got it ceramic coated, tell you guys why, the hows, how much. So that's going to be coming next week, Tuesday. And let us know if you guys are enjoying this. I know it's kind of like my thing to like want to do this. It's kind of like mixing it in on Tuesdays. Hopefully not holding any of you guys hostage to like watch this content. But we're having a lot of fun with the car, and we just wanted to share it with you guys. And I know so many of you on our Tesla delivery day video were so excited for us, because you guys were also so excited for you, because so many of you are working towards your Tesla.
Yeah.
And that was really cool. Like, so many of you said, in 2021, I'm getting my Model Y, my Model 3, my Model X, or you had just ordered it, or you had just received yours like a week before us, and that's really cool. So welcome to the Tesla family if you guys are new.
I just love them. If I had to buy another car,
yeah,
I would totally buy another Tesla.
I love
hands
it.
down. It's like a life-changing car.
It's a life-changing experience. The red velvet ropes have parted. The angels are singing. The invitations to the exclusive parties are happening. I'm just kidding. That's what Lamborghini tells you, though. So, hey, if you want to buy another one, we could put a pre-order in for a Cybertruck. It's only $100. All those YouTube millions.
I want to see what it's going to actually look like.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it looks pretty cool, but all right, that's what we got for you guys on today. Big thumbs up if you guys appreciate the video and the time to put this together. We super appreciate the support, and don't forget to subscribe if you guys are new. We got a bunch of other great videos on our life, our channel about two blondes taking over the world and helping you guys lead a more successful life.
You sound like Pinky in the Brain.
No, that's Austin Powers, Dr. Evil.
You're Pinky.
You're the brain. That's where we're gonna sign off.
Bye.
All right, we got the chips. Give me some, bro. All right, we'll see you guys.